Dennis from That's for the Birds. And this is Final Fantasy 16. We're in the Act 3. We have 5 icons. Or, yeah, six icons now.
But not nearly as well as you should.
Yeah, 6
be.
icons.
Your cuts and burns may have healed.
Headed for the last
but your body
one.
still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yeah. You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas.
Yeah, dude, he fucked y'all up.
I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength...
He said, yeah, I sort of got bodied, you got bodied. It was a bad look, basically all around.
What is this place?
Don't move.
Someone saved his ass. Bro went Super Saiyan on the entire city. Leveled it. But they're like, but we love you anyway. This is the medicine girl who tried to save Joshua, too.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
It's a nice little aesthetic for this village.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This
Oh yeah,
is
Deion
my
Sanders.
doing, my fault. My sin to bear.
You right.
And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
Yo, I'm with Joshua's
take
little
us to get
smirk
back to
here.
Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders
So he is
since the day he
basically
seized the
in the
throne.
kingdom of
there
Ash,
is anywhere
up in the
safe to
north,
You won't
by
find it on
the
my map.
spine of
And tell
the
us what we will
dragon
find.
or whatever, the Drake's
I'm
spine.
sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the
Dang,
ragged
they're
tribes
gassing
of
this man up.
Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable
And they have the,
Veldamark,
I mean,
he
in
set
some
his
ways the best, in
throne
some ways the
on
worst, right? Like,
ancient
these
kingdom's
things are always
ruins.
coastal, but it seems like
The
no one
victory
has a
sent
real
shockwaves around
navy
Valisthea.
to speak
Tales
of.
of
So no
Odin's
one's
might
like
spreading through
accosting
every
these things from the
court,
shore.
parlor and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843. and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Hey, that's us.
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few
Her
morsels
lips
of
even
common
moving?
knowledge
Like,
and
I swear the
a
lip sync
sprinkling
is
of
actually getting
cabin talk
worse
are
as
worthy
the
of
longer I
your
play
time.
the game.
I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Time to fight. That'll do, girl. Too slow. Over here!
So I definitely forgot that I had changed my move. I've been using the same combo for sheesh since I got the stone form, because I really like doing that wicked wheel up and then upheaval slam down, which again, that's the anime move called wicked upheaval.
Good girl.
Okay.
Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
So it'll let me do one of those challenges again. I'm not gonna, because I tried it last time and it was stupid fucking hard. I'll have to come back for those at the end game. Like, end game. Alright, well, it wasn't there, so I'm gonna go here. Oh. Something tells me it's related to this giant flood. Okay, well it's not actually, it turns out. So that was not what I was looking for. I just figured like, oh, look at this giant flood of aether. It's probably this. Like in my mind, I thought I was engaging with the environment. Mugger? What are you guys gonna mug me? That's hilarious. Oh, more goblins? Such dummies.
Thanks, girl.
That's another thing. I wish it was easier to get off the horse.
It's over.
Okay.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it.
Be safe.
Nice.
We're not gonna outrun this one. Stay close, Torgal.
No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that sucks. Damn, that sucks. Wow. Oh, damn it. Wow, it's incredible how much more damage you do when you use the lightning rod. That was kind of crazy. That was incredible. You know how many times I finished with that move? Again, always one of my favorites. Drop that little lightning rod in front of his ass and he just flamethrowers himself to death. That's cool.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Nice. Now, before I visit the shelves, as it were, I'm gonna go ahead and check these these exclamation points, I guess.
She can't get glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the Hideaway will be without its best visitor before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Yeah, well, thank you, Tarja. You're the reason that I don't have a brand on my face.
Please, Your Grace. My Lord Marquis.
Oh, it's our little brother's girlfriend.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The Stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
Oh, but, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Cool. come from this side, actually. So I don't have to go through the city. Because they make you run in cities.
He'd have our coin, our stock enough.
You know, it is extra bizarre that we can't sprint with left stick, like, click in, considering that there is a thing for the right stick, but still nothing for the left. Nope, not fighting any of these guys. I don't like fighting the bombs.
Thanks, Gal. Only they could have mentioned his spine is not the size of curls.
This one. Over here.
Hopefully one won't be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the... Let's go. All right. Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stone wart. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Go. Yeah, immediately shatters his shield.
All yours, Torgal.
This time. Yeah, disintegrated his ass. And there's the 3 of them. See, I like fighting those.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right, that should do it.
Alright. Let's finish this bad boy off. And the next one is story. Okay.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Okay.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is,
An art we would be lost without.
tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Neat. Alright, Yote.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Pretty bog standard. Tarja one was cool. I like helping out the people that we do know. I don't mind helping other people too, but I wish it wasn't so bland sometimes. Anyway, appreciate you. I'll be right back.